Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to King's Quest 3 to Heir Is Human, where we are once again upstairs because we died last time with the cat, which I now hate. I thought the cat was maybe just like a spy that follows us around and keeps an eye on us for Mananan. Turns out it can just trip us up on the stairs and kill us, which is wonderful. Let's have a look at the cat actually. That detestable pet of Mananan's is a constant annoyance. It is. And Daredevil said to try and kick the cat, which I feel bad doing. It's not the type of thing that I like doing at all. But I don't know if there is like a reason to do this, so we're going to do it. Hehehe. Alright, well, I mean, that was reasonably funny. Does it make it move? Oh, maybe it does. Maybe... Oh, okay. Well, I want to go back up here anyway, because I was looking at the spell again off camera, and I realised that last time I was looking at the big list of ingredients for the to fly, and I figured that we would have to get all of them to fly, but then it actually says further down on the instructions that you can turn into a fly or an eagle based on whether you have fly wings or whether you have the eagle feather. So I'm thinking, given that we don't have an eagle feather, maybe we can just turn into a fly. So we'll get this. We'll hit a save. Got mirror. Let's just change this a bit. Got mirror, rose, petal, and fly. And we'll go back down. Hopefully that stupid cat is not waiting on the stairs. Apparently, like the way to deal with that, some of you guys are saying, is just to wait out the cat. So if the cat gets in the way, just to literally just try and stand and avoid it for the time being until it moves. Kicking it might work though, but I don't know if it's one of those things where you get like maybe a certain amount of kicks before it, you know, comes back at you, scratches you to death. It is a Sierra adventure after all. I do want to check back outside as well. And another thing Daredevil said is that maybe we could do like a get all on the ingredients on the shelf. So we're going to try that. We do need to go back down there and get ingredients anyway, but I think we'll resume our search outside for the time being and go from there. But yeah, the list of ingredients for this flying like an eagle or fly, let's stop it there because I don't want Mananan to come back. So we need one tail feather from any eagle, brackets, to become an eagle. So that's what I wasn't really looking at properly. So we could do that, but I haven't seen an eagle. One pair of wings to become a fly, which we just picked up. So we could become a fly. Pinch of saffron, I think we got from down in the cellar or the basement. Or lab. Rose petal essence we've already got, and we need one magic wand. Now we don't have a magic wand as far as I can tell, so let's just double check that. Fly wings, bowl, mirror. I'm not really sure what the little stars are about, because we've got a star with fly wings, mirror, and rose essence. It could be that those are stolen items that we're not supposed to have, as I theorised last time. It could be that they're maybe ingredients. Don't really know. I couldn't see anything in the manual that said what they were, so we'll just go with it. But we need to find a magic wand, which I'm guessing you open the front door of the house and go. So I thought Mananan was coming back early then. We still don't know when he comes back, by the way. He left at 9:40, so we will have to keep an eye on that. Look around. The lone mountain rises from the forests of Ludor to this cloud-encircled peak. Here is the sombre house of Mananan, where you reside. Okay, let's look at these chickens. A couple of chickens strut about their chicken coop. As all chickens do, they peck, scratch, and cluck. The poor thing. So it'll end up as the dinner. Yeah, we read this before, didn't we? Can we open the door? Your arms are not long enough to reach it from here. Open the gate. Yeah, okay. Okay, it closes. Can we look in this coop? Because my other theory was maybe we could find a feather. A couple of chickens. There's a bag of chicken feed. Look in coop. No. Are there any eggs? What's eggs? What's a eggs? Look, egg. What's a egg? Come on. Number one, an egg. Number two, it's a chicken coop. Why are there no eggs? Get a chicken? The little varmint scoots out of reach. Okay, I don't know if that means that we can't get them. Get chicken. Got you. You've managed to catch a chicken, but what are you going to do with it? I don't actually know. Put chicken in pocket. What's a pocket? Okay, put down. Or maybe not put down. That's not drop chicken. There we go. All right, so we can grab the chickens. Get chicken feed. You only need the chicken feed if you want to feed the chicken. All right. So I'm guessing maybe like feeding the chickens is another one of the jobs that we need to do. Feed chickens. You can't reach it from here, of course. Of course. So there's a lot of little things that we seem to be able to do that are, like with the duster and things like that, which are... Can we topple off this edge here? Okay, there we go. So, and maybe this is another one. Feed chickens. Yeah, so it seems like this is potentially a case of we've got to do things when Mananan isn't here, but I assume he's just going to give us jobs to do around the place when he is here. So maybe he'll be like, go and feed the chickens, go and empty the chamber pot, go and clean the floors, whatever it is. Because there was the mop as well, wasn't there? So maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we just do jobs if he's here, and then we snoop around when he leaves. One thing I would like to do, I'm just going to make a save here. Fed chickens. We'll probably override this. It's just to see if there's a way down here. Oh, there is. Oh, okay. Oh my god, this looks like it's potentially a death trap waiting to happen. I've been told to use the diagonal keys more as well, and I'm going to try to do that. I'm not very good with the diagonal keys, as some of you probably remember from my Space Quests and Police Quest series. Is that boulder in the way? Looking at it now. The winding path spirals down the mountains. It leads from the wizard's house at the top to the forests of Ludor. But I mean, let's just see what happens, right? We've probably got a bit of time before he comes back. I do actually want him to come back, by the way, just so I know how long we've got to snoop about. Now, is this a case of an oh, it's an invisible path. That is evil. How are we supposed to know where we are behind the rock? Okay, there we go. That's evil if you can drop off that edge, by the way. Okay, I'm just going to save over fed chickens again, because this is almost like a test save. I pressed the wrong direction. Oh. Death number 2. Okay, I mean, it's lucky I saved, wasn't it? I learnt the lesson from the poison brambles in the last game. Panicking now. I've got shaky hands. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Alright, we're down here now. We can still topple off that edge, I'm sure. Okay, so we can go down to the forest. I assume Mananan is not going to be best pleased if he catches us out here. But we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. So it said this would take us to the forest. Look around. A lone mountain rises sharply from the forest floor, its jagged peak encircled by dark clouds. A treacherous path winds its way up the steep mountainside. You and the wizard Mananan live at the top of this peak. Okay, fine. Oh, come on! That's like a 4-foot drop. Oh. There's no way that falling off of there would kill you. It's like the same height as us. That is ridiculous. And we didn't save, did we? Of course we didn't. Alright, I mean, let's just keep going. I just want to see what happens if we do leave the area. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll hit a save here as well. We'll save Scum for a bit. Probably should rename it from Fed Chickens to like Testing Leaving or something, but... I mean, we're actually taller than that drop. That's ridiculous. I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong. I do love the deaths in these Sierra adventure games. They're what make it so fun. But that is nonsense, isn't it? Alright, is this like an evil path that winds a bit more when we get to here, or is it straight? It's straight, thank goodness. Okay, let's head down. It looks like we might be able to go left or right here as well, potentially, too. Okay. We're into a forest. The many beautiful trees bring a sense of peace to this forest. So is it a case of we have to journey through the forest to get to Ludor? Oh, a house with a little farm. Lovely. Look around. This is the comfortable home of the 3 bears. A well-tended flower garden grows out the front. The 3 bears. Now, I suppose the question is, I would assume... You carefully peek into the pretty flowers of the garden. Drops of glistening dew have gathered. Can we get flowers? You wouldn't want to spoil the lovely flower bed by picking one. I mean, we would. We would like to, because I love picking everything up in adventure games. Can we look through the window? You peer through the window, but the inside is dimly lit and you cannot make out any details. Okay. Knock door. No reply. You knock again louder. Again, there's no response. Perhaps no one is home. Maybe. Let's go in. Well, they left it open. Is there any porridge around? You're in the charming home of the 3 bears. Mama Bear certainly does keep her house nice and cozy. Okay, what's... Are those some clothes hanging above the fire? It's like a vase on the table. Look, vase. What's a vase? Look, flowers? Just as it appears. Get flowers. Don't need it. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that if we want to become a flyer, we're going to need to find the magic wand, which I would assume is somewhere in Mananan's house. But I didn't see a wand on my exploration when we were snooping around before, so I don't know. We'll just do this. We'll just explore, I think, until Mananan comes back. I'm assuming he is not going to be best pleased that we're all the way out here, but why not? We'll have a look around. Hey, look. 3 beds. You're in the bear's family cozy bedroom. You see 3 beds and a chest of drawers. All right, well, chest of drawers is getting searched. Look, drawers. Drawers are shut. Open the drawers. Open drawers. Anything in there? You open the drawer, and among the clothes, you see a pretty silver thimble. Okay, get the thimble. Take that with us. Look, bed. The bed looks just the right size for you. Sleep. Get in bed. You lie upon the smallest bed and snuggle down into the pillow. Ah, this bed is just right. You've fallen asleep. Oh. Do we want to fall asleep? Wait. Oh, we can't wake up. We can't type. Huh. Uh-oh. It's the 3 bears. They're home. Oh no, Papa Bear has found you sleeping in Baby Bear's bed. You're in for it now. Oh, God. We've been picked up. And stay out. Okay, we didn't die. And we managed to steal a thimble from them. Not thimble. Look, thimble. The little thimble is fashioned of bright gleaming silver. Okay, so I guess if we need anything... Oh. Wow, look at this. I love that waterfall. The many beautiful trees bring a sense of peace to this forest. You see an impassable mountain to the south. Okay, so we can't go any... What's this? 3 clothed bears? You hear Papa Bear exclaim, "What a beautiful day for a stroll through the forest." Okay, so maybe that's another example of a time when we can write down how long the bears are gone for. But given that we searched the house and got the thimble... Oh my god. Is that the town? Then maybe we don't need to know that. I mean, like I said, this is a test save almost, so... Standing atop a bluff overlooking the ocean and see a village to the north. The soft grass of the forest has been replaced by the coarse grass of the seashore. The trees here are stunted and twisted by strong ocean winds. We're sort of straying quite far from the house, which worries me a little bit. You've entered a quaint seaside town. Smoke curls lazily from the houses and shops overlooking the ocean. A pier stretches out into the bay. Near the pier, you notice a store and a tavern. And there's an anchor there. Open door. Let's go into the store. Let's see if they've got anything good in here. Okay, nice. Is that a dog on the floor? Good day to you, young man, greets the storekeeper. What can I do for you? Is that a dog down there, sir? Yeah, the dog lying on the floor is obviously a mutt. The name Kenny is embossed on his leather collar. Alright, well, if we need a dog, we know where to come. Talk man. The storekeeper asks, now, what can I do for you? Buy things? You don't have any money. Ask about... stock? That's probably not going to work. What's a ask? Look around. General merchandise and supplies to meet the needs of the village. A friendly storekeeper bustles busy. Can we get a wand? This is a business, not a charity. You have to buy things. Can we buy a wand from you? You don't have any money. I don't even know if he has a wand. Mananan's still not back, by the way, which is kind of weird. Like, he left at 9:40. It's now 23:40. Let's open the door to the tavern. I love the music. Bottles of rum and wine sit atop shelves behind the bar. A pretty barmaid stands there. Talk, barmaid. She tosses her head and replies, "What'll it be for you, sir? A good pail of ale, or do you rather a dram of rum? My, aren't ye the handsome one?" Ale. How can you do that? Get ale. You need to buy it first. Buy ale, but we don't have any money. The barmaid retorts, "Go on, you dead beat. Drinks cost money, you know." Yeah, I know. We don't have any money, and I'm not sure where we're going to get money from, honestly. Wait, hang on. Is there a spell to get money? Let's just have a look. Flying like an eagle, teleportation at random, causing a deep sleep, transforming another into a cat, brewing a storm, becoming invisible, and that is it. So, I mean, there's like no guidance of what to do at all, is there? We are really sort of just winging it as we go. The game feels huge. Oh, hang on. Climb ladder. How can you do that? Can we just... Oh, thank goodness. I thought we were just going to fall down and die again there. Alright, look around. The sandy beach stretches north and south below steep grassy cliffs. Mananan's still not back. I'm going to take a guess and say that he's gone for 10 minutes then, if he's not back yet. Because we're over 15 minutes. Oh. Where does this go to? Is this a way to bypass that big cliff? Oh, it might be, you know. Wait, hang on. Oh, no, we don't need to swim through that. It's shallow, look. Nice. Alright, how far south can we go here? Oh, we're back. Okay, so it loops like the other games. Fine. Well, that's pretty simple then. So maybe that is a way to bypass the cliff, but I'm guessing it's probably not then. If we can't... Wait, can we not... Oh. Is there a ladder over this side? I bet there isn't. We're like stuck here now. Alright, well, let's head back up. I'll tell you what, we will leave it here. That seems like a good place to leave it. I don't know whether to carry on with this test save or not, because I feel like we should have been working on a spell. It just feels like we've got everything except the magic wand, so I feel like we need the magic wand to make that spell, given that we've got all the items we need. But at the same time, Mananan's still not back, and exploring is kind of fun. I think what we'll do, we'll carry on. We'll carry on exploring until Mananan comes back. We'll see what the consequences are. I imagine he's going to punish us, or maybe even kill us. I don't know. We'll see. And then we'll just go from there. We'll do a bit of exploring so we know roughly what's out there in the world, and then that way, when we eventually, I suppose, load back to where we were, we'll have an idea of where we can go and what we can do. So I think that'll be the plan. We'll continue exploring until Mananan comes back. That will answer the question of how long he's gone for anyway, and then we'll just potentially have to go back and focus on the spell. I don't know, but I'm really enjoying it so far. It is very open. There's no guidance. I'm having to figure everything out as I go. It's a lot trickier than the first two King's Quest games, and I've been told there's like hidden mechanics going on as well that I don't even know are mechanics, so God knows what that's going to do. I'm sure we'll run into dead ends and many game overs in this playthrough, but I'm having a great time with it. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons: Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paulio and Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, Adventure Game Geek and Megan, and I'll see you next time.